grade worksheet lesson 27, and today what we'll be covering is geometry and more geometry and adding unlike fractions and some more problems. So to start off, let's start off by doing some geometry. So taking a look here, we have a triangle. We have two triangles actually, and we see that one of the height is 4 and the other is 8. So the formula for a triangle in finding an area is 1/2 length times height. So we're just going to do 1/2 times length times height. And basically what we're going to get from this triangle is we should be getting 1/2 times 8 times 4, which should give us 32. And yeah, basically that's how you find this. And 8 centimeters is this whole length, by the way. This 8 centimeters is the whole length. You got to keep that in mind. Moving on, number 2. Again, 10 millimeters is the whole length of this. So it's going to be 1/2 length times height again. Basically, that's going to be 1/2 times 70, because 7 times 10 is 70, which is going to give us 35. So now I'm going to start doing just evens. So 16 is the whole length again. So 1/2 times 16 times 3. 16 is 1/2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. And basically number 4 is just going to be 24. Number 6 over here, 3 is the height and 5 is the length. So 1/2 times 5 times 3, which that's 15. And 15 divided by 1/2 is 7.5. And boom, that's how you get number 6. Moving on, we're going to do some trapezoids. So this is going to be a little bit harder. So give me a moment. Okay, so basically from the first problem, we see that there is two lengths where we're going to call this A and B. So the formula to finding a geometry in this trapezoid is basically 1/2 times A plus B times height. So the height is 9 and base is 2.5 and 7.5. And taking that logic, 2.5 plus 7.5, which are the A and the B, is 10. And the height is 9. And basically and we're going to just divide by 1/2. And basically, 10 times 9 is 90, and 90 divided by 2 is 45. So the answer for number 1 is 45. We're going to do the same thing, 3. Now this over here is going to be A and B, and this is going to be the length. It's just flipped, so you could just take that logic. So 1/2 times 0.8 plus 4.7, which that's 5.5, times 2.5, and that should give you 6.875. Moving on, number 5, likewise, we're just going to do the same formula, 1/2 A plus B. So 24 plus 38, what is that? That's going to be 62. 62 times 8 divided by 2. You should get for number 5, 248, a pretty big one. I would recommend actually writing it down because it's going to take a lot of math. Again, the same thing here, 10 times 3, 30, times height, which 30 is 8 plus B, and times 1/2. What should you get for number 7? 64.35. Alright, moving on, we're going to do some unlike fractions. And what's important about this is you need to keep the denominator basically the same. So for number 1, 7/7 is actually just 1. So in 1 could actually be just converted to 4/4. So 4/4 plus 1/4, that's going to be 5/4. Number 3, 3/8 and 1/10. Basically a simple way to do this is basically adding by 5, because their common denominator is going to be 40. So we could do adding by 5, that's going to be 15/40, and that's also going to be over here, it's going to be 4/10, and 3 should give you 19/40. Okay, number 5, 3/4 plus 5/6, again, common denominator. You're just going to do the same thing and try to get this to 6 and that. And so basically for 5, you should get 19/12. And let's just do 7 together, 2/5, converting that. That's pretty easy actually. 2/5, that actually goes down to 4. Wait, hold on. We're going to want it to be in the same denominator, so we're going to try to get it to 15. Multiplying by 3 over here is going to be 6/15, and then 5/15, which that's going to be 11/15 for 7. 9, 1/3, and 3/4. 1/3 actually converts to 4/12. 3/4 actually converts to 9/12, which gives you 13/12 for number 9. Alright. Moving on, we're gonna do some more problems. Again, we got some more area questions, seems like. So, a rectangular field has a length of 25 yards and a wide of 10 yards. Kate had ran once, and how far did she run? Okay, so this is a perimeter actually. So imagine this, 25, 10, and she ran like this. So basically, we're just counting for the perimeter. So we're gonna do 25 plus 25, which is gonna be 50. 10 plus 10, which is going to be 20, and 20 plus 50, that's going to be 70. So how far? 70 yards would be the answer. Moving on, number 3, we're just going to skip number 2 because it seems pretty easy. There's one big square card left. One side is 9 inches. What is the size of the card? Okay, so basically, if there is one square means that all the sides are equal, so we're just going to do and the size of the card. And I think this actually meant to say area, so it's supposed to say area. So what is the area of the card? It's going to be, you're going to do 9 squared or 9 times 9 because that's how you find area of a square, and that's going to give you 81. So number 1 is just going to be 81, and that's how you do it.